Discover why research is one of the most critical elements for business success. 2 of 3. Understanding your competition through research. Researching your competition is pretty similar to that of your customers. You've already looked at the reviews of your competitors' products, so you're already halfway there regarding understanding what makes them tick. Of course, there's a bit more to it than that. In addition to knowing a little about what customers do and do not like about their products, you need to keep a closer eye on things like your competitors' pricing, available shipping methods, what their website is like, how much social media presence they have, and many other factors. It's a good idea to research as many of your competitors as you can to uncover what they're doing right so that you can emulate it, but also what they are doing wrong, so you can improve over their flaws and make your experience better for your customers. One great way to research your competition is to become a customer yourself. Find your 3 biggest competitors, the ones you're sure could give you a real run for your money, and buy their products. Use them yourself. See what you like and don't like about the products, their ordering and shipping processes, and their customer service. Make notes about what you find, because if you find it difficult to make headway later, you can analyze this information to find out what they are doing that makes customers gravitate to them. Don't forget to analyze their product descriptions, their packaging, their website, their social media accounts, and anything else you can find. You want to pick your competition apart to learn why they are successful really. Or why they aren't, in some cases. You can learn a lot just by studying businesses like yours that aren't as successful or have failed entirely. If you want to learn more about ads and targeting used by your competitors, check out spyfood.com. The site will let you enter your competitor's website, and it will give you a wealth of data about the site's organic and paid search ranks, other competitors, and more. You can get a lot of this information for free, but they provide a larger base of information with their paid model, which starts at $49 per month. Now that we've talked about researching your customers and your competition, it's time to start talking about product features. Think you know what features your product needs? What if you're wrong? Determining which product features are important. It's vitally important to know which features your buyers will expect your product to have, but it's not always easy to determine what they are. You may be tempted to pack your product with as many features as you can fit into it, but that would probably be a big mistake. Remember, every feature you add requires additional time, money, and resources, and will increase the final cost of the product. There are always baseline features that should be in every product of its kind. For example, a watch must tell the time. Other features, such as a light-up face and date, are additional features. Always be sure you're including those baseline features. But other features are optional and help the buyer decide between your product and those of your competitors. If your goal is to create a top-of-the-line product with a price tag to match, it might not be important to know on which features to focus. But if you want to be competitive with your price point, it's critical to know which features are must-haves, and which features you could leave out for the sake of profitability. The best way to figure out which features your product should include is to make a list of the features each of your competitors includes. Then read each product's reviews to figure out which features users are talking about, and which ones they complain about or rarely mention. After a while, you'll notice a pattern of features that include all or most of your competitors' products, and you'll know which features are most important to include. That is another area where surveys can be helpful. You can directly ask potential customers what features they would most like to see, having them assign a weight to each one. The ones that get the most points are the ones you should try to include, and the others are features that you could skip. That brings us to the pricing of your product. Don't think it's as simple as pricing at or below your competition to get sales. Sometimes pricing requires a lot more thought, as you'll learn in our next lesson post. Until then,